The biggest thing killing your score is not knowing how to hit a shot into the green from a specific yardage. So what I'm going to do is show you how to make a yardage chart, nail down those yardages with your swing so that we can get you shooting lower. If you were a brand new golfer, I would do 2 columns. You're going to right click, go to format cells, border, and then I like to do the thicker one, outline, and inside here. What you're going to do is you're going to put your clubs here. So you're going to go from driver all the way down to putter. So let's just say, for example, you have a driver and then a 5 wood, and then maybe you have like a 4 hybrid, 5 hybrid, 6 hybrid, 7, 8, 9 pitching wedge, gap wedge, and then let's say you have like a 56 degree and then a 60 degree, just as an example. Okay, so then you could get rid of these down here. Okay, so now you have your custom card here. I do like to put these in the middle, so you're going to highlight and then go center up there. And then what you're going to do when you go play next, and let's say you're on a par 3 and it's an 8 iron and you hit that 8 iron in the center of the green, and let's say it was a 100-yard shot. So now you have a really good baseline of how far you're going to hit your clubs. So we're going to center that again. Now, from each club up and down here, for the most part, we're just going to go down or up 10 yards. So we're going to go 90, 80, 70, 60, 50, and then 110, 120, 130, 140, 150. Now, your 5 wood and like a 3 hybrid will go the same distance. If you had a 3 wood here, you would put that here, and that would be 160. And then for driver, I just like to put like 170 plus, because typically there's a larger gap than 10 yards there. So most likely this is more like 190, 200. You want to make that bold up there on the top left. And then let's say your favorite color is blue. We'll go to colors here. And then I'm going to make the font bigger, because when you're out playing, you know, you don't want to be squinting. This side, let's do a different color. Let's do like yellow. Now that is full swing. So that's your basic chart. If you were a new golfer, I would actually make you a second chart of ball position. Let me show you what that would look like. Here's one that I made for a different student. So here was her full swing yardages with her club, and then here was her ball position. So what I did was I cut these out individually, and I laminated it with this, with the yardage on the front, and then the ball position on the back. Okay. Let's say you're an advanced player. We're gonna have a 9 o'clock shot, which is gonna look like this. And then we have what we call a 7:30 shot, which looks like this. And those are just less than full swing. So what I have found out through tons and tons of practice is that this 9 o'clock shot, it goes about 2/3 the distance of this full swing shot. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to this cell. I'm going to type in equals. I'm going to click on the 50, and then I'm going to do times 0.667. And you can see here it has 33.5. We're going to highlight that, and then we're going to go up from there. I'm not doing driver because I wouldn't do less than full swing with the driver. There you go. And then for your 7:30 shot, I find that it goes halfway. So we're going to do the same thing here. We're going to go equals. We're going to click on this, and then times 0.5. Okay, which gives us 25. You'll click here, click on that little corner square all the way up here. So I don't like how these ones came up with that decimal, so I am going to highlight this column, right click, format cells. We're going to go to number here, 0. there you go. So you have your club, your full swing shot, your 9 o'clock shot, and your 7:30 shot. And the reason I like the 9 and 7:30 is because a lot of times when you're approaching into the green and you're less than full swing, I need to know exactly how far these clubs go. And then particularly for this 7:30 shot, these are typically my under the tree shots. So I need to know, like, if I swing really low to keep the shot low, how far are those going to go with each club. So I highlight these for my chart just so that they're more fun. So we could go pink. You could go green. Format cells, border, boop, boop. Done. So I would print this out. I would laminate it, and then when I cut it out from being laminated, I would leave a little space up here so that I could hole punch it. Here's my personal yardage chart. I hole punch the top and I put it on the